How we gonna start the intro on this one? Y'all want?
Merry Christmas!
Yes, sir! It's the Christmas episode. McNasty in the Christmas. Hey, yo!
Merry Christmas.
McNasty in the Christmas spirit. He's wearing his ugly Christmas sweater.
This shit fire though.
It is fire. I'll give you that.
It's Rudolph with a scarf.
You win any awards at the office with that one? I feel like you gotta have won something.
Let me see.
Gotta grab the
Hey,
thing.
yo. Alright, but you guys, welcome back to another episode of the High Notes Podcast. It's your boy Bryant, back at it again with a new one, along with my co-host here.
McNasty.
Yes, sir.
You know, Melly.
Come on. Alright, gentlemen, today we have a very Christmassy episode. As you guys can see, we have a lot of things on the table. Gentlemen, before I start today, I just want to rant for a little bit. So, before I got here, I had to drive through what felt like an endless amount of traffic because I had to go pick up some of the ingredients that we have on the table. I was supposed to get marshmallows, but there is a fucking line that is
supposed to get marshmallows. You got it.
But let me explain.
Powdered donuts.
You got powdered donuts.
Let me explain myself.
Like, so, that is insane.
Not even close.
So I was supposed to get marshmallows for this episode.
I'm all line. Like, you still have to wait for a line.
Right, you still.
But it was way less people than what was at Walmart. But let me explain. So I drive up the street to where Walmart is. There is a line from all the way from outside the street, all the way back at least 2 lights from where Walmart is at, right? First of all, everybody that's saying that the economy is bad, go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. There's no way you're telling me the economy is this bad and there's a fucking line going 2 lights back away from where the actual store's at. Go fuck yourselves. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. Nobody's allowed to complain about the economy anymore.
Dang.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying.
Bro, you gotta think about it. First of all, this is number one. It's Christmas time.
Okay.
Everybody gotta be out to get last minute things.
But if you're broke, why are you outside? That doesn't make sense to me. Make it make sense.
Everybody's spending money for Christmas, right? Second of all, you went to a dollar store for that, right?
I went to the dollar store after the fact. I literally was like, fuck this. I hopped out of the fucking line to get into Walmart.
They got marshmallows in the dollar store?
I went to bro, there's nothing on the shelves at the dollar store. They emptied out the dollar store, bro. All right. That shit is empty. This is not a broke economy. You people are capping. You gotta be tight.
So
I had 5 powdered donuts because I couldn't get marshmallows.
So he was at the dollar store. Like, there isn't a brand new Aldi's that opened up right at the end of the other side of it. You missed that Aldi's, huh?
I completely missed that Aldi's, bro. I was too tight. I was
big
too tight
ass sign.
I was too tight.
Straight to the dollar store. Huh.
I was completely tight, bro. At that point, I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, bro, get me out this traffic. But gentlemen, that was my pre-episode rant. Let's jump into the first topic.
I'm still gonna tell you got donuts. Like, what are we supposed to do with donuts?
I'm tight, bro. I'm tight.
Gave him simple instructions, bro. He had to get one thing, literally.
He could have just said it too. Like, he really texted the group chat talking about something. Yeah, I got the marshmallow.
I already got him.
And then it's like, oh,
all right, Brian. From last week's news, you had a little gripe to give about Travis Hunter. He recently posted a video on Instagram talking about his love life and his girlfriend, and everybody don't be worried about his girlfriend. What's your take on that?
So I tried to give this man the benefit of the doubt. So you had first the meme pages such as Grand Wizard Chat Nigga on Instagram posting videos that they had leaked his girl's previous OnlyFans. But what the leak was, at least that was provided, was some random code that looks like it was written in Microsoft, like fucking Notepad or some shit like that. Right off the bat, that set off a bullshit alarm in my head. I was like, there's no way that this is like real code, that they exposed like OnlyFans, like source code on the internet. That doesn't make any sense to me, right? So I was like, right off the bat, I was a little apprehensive. But then the girlfriend uploaded a video where she was explaining how Travis Hunter apparently was taking her to parties, and he would sit outside the party in his car for hours while she was inside getting drunk. Gentlemen, This man's cooked.
He dead wrong for that.
Yeah. I feel like, but he doesn't seem like a party guy.
No.
So, but waiting outside for your girl is kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo,
But
I'm not gonna lie.
he don't like to party.
You being like the best player in the whole country and you waiting outside for your girl, just being the Uber, you sleeping in the parking lot while your girl is inside drinking with possibly other dudes in a party is insane.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
that's crazy.
The devil working hard in that situation.
But what's crazier is her really thinking like, yeah, like that's valid for her to just be saying that. Like, why would she say that? Like, she really was like,
Yeah, and she jumped online in front of a camera. Was like, yeah, this one right here. Upload. The fuck is going on, bro?
I think it was like live. It was live. What was it?
She was live. That's even worse. And because that means she was off the cuff, like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking air it all out. Let it be. It is what it is. That's even 10 times worse. Because that means that she didn't even have any type of forethought. She was just fucking talking. She was just yapping. That's crazy, bro.
And I'm gonna be devil's advocate, man. Let that nigga do what he do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if nigga did it, that's it. He already did it. But like, I'm not gonna be like holding it against him. He wanted to be the Uber. Let him be the Uber. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to wait out there, he could have waited out there. That's all I'll say.
I mean, he could have waited out there, but like,
Bro,
it's just crazy.
I'm gonna be really honest. If one of you guys or one of my brothers or any of my family tells me that they did something like that for a girl, I'm cutting them off, bro. I can't talk to you. I'm not associated with that, bro. There's no way, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're gonna have to run the ones.
I'm not gonna lie. Like if somebody told me you were to do that, like I wouldn't be surprised.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
Yeah.
That is cap. Me? Never. Bro, alright, I will say, maybe younger me. Younger me was kind of, younger me was kind of, you know?
Nah. Nah, both for
What are you doing?
Hey, yo.
Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Melly, you wrote a crazy allegation that I would never believe in my life.
Not an allegation.
Talk to me about LeBron James.
Okay.
All right, so allegedly there's a little rumor around the Twitter sphere that LeBron James was taking player enhancement drugs.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Word.
Okay.
PEDs.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't believe it, because that's my GOAT.
Right.
But that's like the little rumor around because recently like he missed a couple days and like no one just knew where he was.
Right.
And I wanted to bring that topic up. I don't believe the alleged rumor, but I did want to bring up the topic about what do you guys think about like players taking PEDs?
So my take,
not specifically to basketball, but in different sports.
I have a hot take. I'll wait until you guys answers first.
I don't think LeBron taking PEDs, right? You know why? Because the Lakers fucking blow. If this nigga was taking PEDs, he would have been like Super Saiyan out there, bro.
I mean, he is.
If he was going like
he is
MVP
about to be like
conversation,
41 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
He about to be like.
So with PEDs, right, he'll probably play like a 37, 38-year-old. That nigga was going crazy at 37.
Yeah,
maybe.
This nigga would just be shit.
Nah, but I'm saying though, like, have you seen like his recent games when he came back?
Nah,
like he came back kind of crazy. Like he came back,
but he came back. You could say
he came back kind of jumping out the gym.
But you could say that he also came back off of being arrested.
Oh yeah,
for taking those extra days off because he is older, so like he playing a little bit more cautious. But if he's feeling good, he'd be jumping out the gym.
Yeah, but I think yeah. That could be like a possibility, but I think
gotta give his old man a little rest, a little time,
But I think what a lot of people are mostly thinking about is just like how not even his coach or nobody just knew where like he was.
It was,
Yeah,
that does make sense. So it was just labeled as personal leave.
Yeah,
But wasn't that like in the midst of them of the rumors that he might get traded, he might go to
Oh yeah.
like that was in the midst of that shit. Like they said they want to ship him off to Golden State.
Yeah, but I don't see how concrete those rumors.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't think Golden State has enough capital to get LeBron James.
I think they could do something.
How many first round picks they're gonna give for him? And then what players they're gonna give?
They could definitely give him. They could definitely give him like some. If they have some first round picks, definitely give him some first round picks. Probably a couple first round picks. Probably give him Kuminga. I don't know Kuminga. Kuminga.
You gotta give him somebody else if you're giving him Kuminga only.
Kuminga, Pods. That one dude. You know Pods.
No, it's either
Brandon Pods. Yeah, the ginger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think is he developing well. He should have been a starter this year.
He's a starter.
He
They started him over Clay. That's where he left.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
So I mean that's the thing too. Like people don't really like him either. Like people think like Kerr is like putting them out to play so they can have more like trade value. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like they don't really see like them being as good as they say they are.
Right. But low key, the Golden State is in a win now mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Curry getting older.
Exactly, because like
they know what they
Curry,
need to squeeze one more out of him.
Right. Pause.
They need to get one ring out of Curry.
Yeah, because like as long as you have Curry, and Curry said it too, like Curry, like that, like Curry said it like kind of like as like a threat to his team, like the organization. He said like, oh, I play for championships,
right?
You know. So him saying that is kind of like threatening the organization, and I think like the Warriors recently got Schroeder,
right?
Dennis Schroeder. So I think they're gonna make a crazy trade.
I like Dennis Schroeder. He could be getting shitted on, but
he's a good player.
He's a good. He knows his like not to be fucked up, but he knows his role.
Yeah,
like he gonna give you some assists. But if he has the opportunity to dunk that shit, he's gonna take it.
Nah, he could score, bro. He was scoring. He was averaging like 19, 18 points
on Brooklyn though.
Yeah, on Brooklyn, and I think he could be a good piece, like
with
Curry.
A
little like when Curry.
No, because Curry likes to slip off. Yeah, he like to do a little slip off the screen type stuff, and
like when Curry's not playing, like he's gonna be there like playing.
I said they put him in together.
Yeah, he's probably gonna start.
Yeah, put him at the one.
But I think they're gonna do like a big trade. Like they're gonna try and get somebody. Like maybe somebody from like
You giving up Draymond?
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna lie. I like Draymond like as a defender, but like I think Draymond is just like he's just locker room. He's just a locker room threat. You know, like he's just like. I think he should have been off the team. I'm not gonna lie. Like
you think like he a bully? I think he an enforcer type shit.
Yeah, he's an enforcer. He's definitely
niggas not locked in. He gonna tell them and lock the fuck.
Yeah. He's definitely like that player, but I don't know. Like I just think like he's ruined a lot of potential for the Warriors.
And you talk
as the player that he is. Like
Jordan
he's not so good. Yeah, I'm talking about Jordan Poole.
Like Jordan Poole would have stayed. He would have been. They wouldn't need a trade for Dennis Schroeder.
Saying he would like. They need like a player like Poole right now. Like somebody can go get that bucket when Curry's not playing.
Right.
They need that type of player.
A lot of people getting shipped off and stuff.
And like Jordan Poole and like KD too. Right. Like he's the reason KD left.
Yeah. Draymond was?
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah, there was like there was a thing that came out that Draymond like called KD like the B word.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like he was like, yo, crap, like he called him like a crybaby, you B word. Like, oh, we didn't really need you. Like, we won before you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he dead ass said that. Like, that's out there.
Imagine if he would have stayed, how many they would have won.
I'm saying they definitely like
Clay would have still been on.
They would have beat Kawhi that year if because like Clay got injured that year and KD got injured that year.
That's when he stopped the shit.
Yeah. Like KD would have came back like not that year, but like the next year if he signed. They would have still been cooking. Come on now, like imagine like KD is still that type of player. Like
right.
KD healthy is still top 5. So imagine Curry and KD, and then they was like the type of players where like they could play off each other. You know, Like they could play outside and inside. Like they don't have to. Like they don't have no weaknesses. Like except
Yeah, you also got that good scoring option, bro. They would have ran it. They would have at least won 2 more.
yeah.
2, 3 more.
Yeah, because Curry won one like by himself technically.
Right. You got anything to add, Brian?
So, as an outside observer looking in,
Yeah, we started yapping. But
No. I let you guys go because you guys have a good understanding of the basketball and stuff like that. So, as an outside observer looking in, I normally don't watch a lot of like major league sports or something and things like that. I'm a casual watcher. As a person from the outside looking in, I don't think that LeBron James specifically was on any type of performance enhancing drugs or anything like that. I don't think so. I feel like he's literally just genetically gifted.
Yeah.
You can't deny that, and you can see that in his son as well. Like he made it all the way out. He's playing the G League and shit like that, but he's at least at that level competitively. So he's just genetically gifted. Now, my hot take is that sports are always better when everybody's doing fucking steroids. Tell me I am lying. Tell me the Major League Baseball wasn't at its peak. Barry Bonds and them. Why when they were doing steroids? That was the best era of baseball. After that, like literally after they started cracking down on that, that's when I really started like getting off of like baseball and sports and shit like that. That's literally when I started to die because it started getting boring. I will just throw that in. Just saying.
You have to give everybody a fair chance to win, bro. If you got somebody who's just... But bro, that like has lasting effects. So not everybody on that type of timing. But when that shit was going, it's like an entertainment factor, bro.
It was great.
But at the same time, like you gotta let it die down a little bit, and then you get that really talented player, and that's gonna spike back up. Because if everybody just going OP crazy, scoring, let's say, fucking home runs, and the score's like 13 to 20, and it's like high scoring games like that, it's gonna be like it's a slugfest. Why would you even want to get a good outfielder if you know they're just gonna be hitting home runs? Just get everybody who could bat on one team.
That's true.
You could stop them.
And then now we're taking away from baseball. Like, bro, you need a shortstop to make the double plays type shit. You know what I'm saying? Make those stops. Those errors is exciting too, because your team could be losing. Nigga throws an error. You got a nigga on second. He going home off an error. And then it's like, all right, now we got a chance. And it's just like more engagement that way. Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Got to let it die down a little bit before it could spike back up.
Fact.
I mean, as you like, how do you say like you gotta? Like, what do you mean by that? Like the ratings?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta let it be the game itself for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
The fundamentals.
And then like you get this generational talent that's just shitting on niggas. So they be like, whoa, that nigga's nice.
So to piggyback off of that, let me say like right now, you know how like people are saying the NBA or the NBA ratings are bad?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like,
so
if they did,
honestly,
if they were to do that,
as me, like I'm talking about myself, nigga, watch an NBA game on TV is the most boring shit ever. Like,
I think it depends the team. I think it depends the team. Bro. I think
like if you actually sit there and watch the whole game, like me, when I watch a game, I only watch the fourth quarter.
Okay.
I would literally watch the fourth quarter live on TV.
Or the second half. Yeah, the second half.
Yeah, literally the second half. But I can't sit there and watch a whole game.
Something that touching back on something that you were talking about like those generational players. Something that I've noticed, for instance, in like the WNBA, you got like Caitlin Clark. She has brought a bunch of eyes to a sport that most people normally don't watch.
Right.
So is it that we've gotten to a point where everybody is so even in the NBA that there's no standout talent that nobody wants to watch it at this point? Could that be the case right now? Are the teams too even?
I think a little bit of that, and like right now, like we don't really have like a set like superstar to like take the torch from like KD, Stephen Curry, or like LeBron. You know, like we don't have like that set like face.
Honestly,
like they're trying to make it like Wemby. Like obviously, like Wemby is good. Like he's in the second year, and I think he's gonna be like a problem in his like fifth year. By his fifth year, he's gonna be a problem. But by the time like
that happens,
like like people still want to watch like LeBron, KD, and that people, but like their teams are just bad.
Now I feel like they try to give it a Luka, but Luka too wishy-washy for me, man.
Yeah, like I like
I would
Luka.
like to see Luka, but I don't think it's like a solid concrete. This is the next face of the NBA.
Yeah, I think like Luka, like how old is Luka? Luka's like probably like 25, like 26, 25. So like, and he's already been to the finals, and I think like he's definitely gonna be there. I think he's definitely gonna be like he's definitely gonna get a ring.
Right.
Like by the time he retires, I think he is. He's gonna be in the finals again at least.
Right.
But I don't know. I just think like he has a wishy-washy, and like I don't know. He just lacks like defense. I don't know. Like I think like what sets like apart from a player like LeBron and like LeBron, KD, LeBron, Kobe,
right,
and like Jordan, like they were so like offensively talented, but they were all like, like also defensively talented. Like they were all around gifted, you know. Whereas like I don't know, like.
So how about
like Luka doesn't have that. Like Luka's just like offensively like crazy. Like this season he is like being better like on defense.
Right.
But like obviously like in the finals, like that was a big issue as to why he was just very, very lazy.
So how about this? Another player we forgot to mention was Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Now he was recently on the cover of NBA 2K25. He won a ring. But I don't think he does enough to be considered the face of the NBA.
Yeah, right.
Alone.
Like I think the Celtics are definitely like a crazy team. Like I think they're gonna go to the finals again, like this, and them winning a ring is very, very crazy. As young that he is, as young as he is, and like he's accomplished like a lot of things before people like LeBron or Stephen Curry.
Right.
So that's definitely something like good for him. But I think Tatum, he doesn't like keep it on, like he's not good throughout the whole season. You know, like he's not dominating throughout the whole season. Like he's always like throughout the first half of the season, like he's always very good, and then he always goes down, you know.
Tops off, and then he picks it up in playoffs.
Oh yeah,
or does he kind of take the back seat and let everything flow?
In the playoffs,
yeah.
I think
like he'll be more of an assist guy, or
like I can't
defensive guy, or
like this previous playoffs, like people are like bashing him a lot because he wasn't really doing that good. But like the defenses are just like catered to him.
Right.
You know, that's why like people are looking like at Brown like, damn, like Brown is the face of the team.
Right.
But like me, like I think Tatum is the best player on the team.
Right.
You know.
I agree with that.
It's just the defenses are just like catered to him.
Yeah. I think with the issue with Brown and Tatum is that they're both very good. And they both carry the team in different ways. And it really depends on, at the end of the day, it will depend on, all right, who scored the most points that day, instead of my guy didn't score as much as he averages. Like I pretty much locked them down, or like I was grabbing these boards or doing these assists. I think they all look at the points and be like, hey, let's say Brown scored the most points this game. Tatum had like 18, Brown had like 35. Like, but Tatum had more assists, more boards and stuff like that. So he was doing other stuff. Is that what you think the people really look at when comparing these two players?
I think, yeah, that's definitely what you gotta look at. Like you gotta look at like who dominated like all around.
Right.
You know, like that's how LeBron always dominated all around. That's why he's like the player that he is. You know, that's why he always like carried his team. Like it didn't matter who was on the team. Like if you had LeBron on the team, it didn't matter who was on the team. Kind of like Harden, you know, like if you see like the stats for Harden, like he's always dominated like rebounds, assists, or points, you know, or like Luka too.
Right.
That's why it don't matter who's on the team. Like they could they're very they're floor raisers.
Right.
Don't matter who's on a team.
They make the team better.
Exactly.
Right.
Like they could play with a whole bunch of bums. Like that's why Harden playing with.
They're the economists.
Exactly.
Right. So let's move on to the next topic. Let's keep it on sports for a little bit.
But yeah, like LeBron, nah, he's not on PEDs, man. As just a little Twitter rumor, I wanted to bring it up just to have a little topic, but no, my goal is not. No, come on, don't play.
Yeah, I don't think he's
don't play
either.
Agreed.
So let's keep it on sports then. Let's move on to the next topic. Give us your 5 GOATs. Basically, of every sport, of every major sport right now. So we're gonna go with basketball, soccer, football, baseball. Did I say hockey already?
Yeah, I was hockey. Yeah.
Hockey. Gotcha. I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Hockey first. Wayne Gretzky.
Yep. Agreed. He's from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Wayne Gretzky. I'm telling you the truth. I don't really watch hockey. But I watch it either. I heard that nigga's the GOAT.
I've heard him in enough rap songs to know he might be him.
That's gonna be my GOAT. Wayne Gretzky. And I do want to get into like other sports, but I feel like it's just like a time thing. Know what I'm saying?
See, me personally, when it comes to like sports, like following the team throughout an entire season is really difficult because it's like you have to be on their schedule and keep up with them throughout that entire season and whatnot.
Right.
I like sports like boxing, like I'll follow like an individual boxer.
Yeah.
MMA, I'll follow an individual like MMA fighter.
Yeah,
like,
fights like once a month. That's what I'm saying. It's like a time thing.
Exactly.
Commit all that time.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going Wayne Gretzky, hockey.
Okay.
Soccer is a toss-up right now. A lot of people say Rolando. Rolando. Is that his name?
Let's speed here. You say some shit like that.
Rolando.
What the fuck?
How you say it?
Ronaldo.
That's what I said. Ronaldo. Or Messi,
Another
right?
name Rondo. You don't know how to say that.
What the fuck?
All right, or Messi, right?
Yo.
So I've been actually following Messi. He plays for, I think he plays for the Miami team now in the MLS.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like he's always getting hurt. He's like kind of he's coming down from his prime, honestly.
Okay.
Like he doesn't look like the player he used to be. So I used to be Messi, but I'm about to sway the other way now.
Okay.
So that's my soccer and that's my hockey. Baseball, I had to go with the GOAT himself, David Ortiz. That nigga's just goated every way. Y'all could say people have more, whatever, but that nigga won championships. And he said, I'm going to send the ball over the choo-choo train. This is my fucking city. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Football, the GOAT.
Uh-oh.
I can't be biased because I was going to say LT because he played for the Chargers.
Don't say it.
Had to be overall.
No, say it.
The GOAT for football, and I'm going to go with a quarterback just because, I'm going to have to go Tom Brady.
Yep.
Tom Brady got too many rings, bro. That nigga was shitting low key. And then what's my last one? NBA, I had to go with LeBron. That's my basketball goal.
Reasonable.
And everything, bro. Everything this nigga has done in his life was great. Like when niggas was getting his ass whooped by the Warriors, he said, nah, next year we're gonna play him again. And what happened?
He got beat again?
He got beat again. And then what happened after that? That nigga won.
Didn't go to the playoffs?
Nah.
Didn't go?
He won.
He didn't get to the playoffs. What do you mean?
He won one. He won 2016.
He lost and then he won, yeah.
Exactly. He won for Cleveland. He said, Cleveland, this is for you. And then that nigga fought COVID. He was fighting COVID and won a chip in 2020 in the dome. He said, Lakers, I'm going to get you one.
That was his flu game?
That was his flu season, bro. So I had to play in the fucking bubble. All right, Brian. Go ahead with your top 5.
All right. In the NBA, I'm going to go with some classics, actually. Right off the bat, the GOAT for me, at least growing up, was Allen Iverson. Because, for real, because you have to think about it. he was nothing but handles. That's all he really had because he didn't have the size. So he was beating people that was way taller than him, completely based off of just how skilled he was at dribbling and shit.
He was also fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck.
He was just fast, bro. He wasn't really that good at dribbling.
I don't know. I played some 2K games, and that nigga seemed like fucking Superman to me. I don't fucking know. That was just me playing fucking.
AI was good.
I think, yeah.
AI was good.
AI was nice.
So I put an AI as my basketball goal. For baseball, I gotta go with the man himself, the second baseman, Derek Jeter.
He was a shortstop.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter. But Derek Jeter was really Timothy. I can't lie. Gotta hold down the Yankees, you know what I mean? All day, every day.
He didn't even know his position.
I was off by like one spot. Calm down.
And you actually played baseball. That's how disappointed I am in you, nigga.
Crazy word. For football, I'm gonna have to go with Tom Brady. Because Tom Brady is the only motherfucker that I know that made it to like, 40 years old? 40-something years old? Playing football? And doesn't have CTE? He's a GOAT right there. GOAT in and of himself right there. So gotta go with Tom Brady. For... What am I missing? What sports am I missing?
Hockey.
Let's go with hockey. I gotta go with Wayne Gretzky because I don't watch hockey like that. But again, I've listened to enough rap songs. I've heard his name mentioned a bunch of times. So he's gotta be him, I guess. So we gotta go with Wayne Gretzky. Now, for soccer, this one I gotta go with because I like how he interviews, and that's Messi. So every time I see this nigga do an interview, I feel like I relate to him because he seems like he has autism at some level of the spectrum. He's somewhere on the spectrum from every interview that I've ever seen with this man. So I gotta go with Messi. He's gotta be my GOAT. I'm just saying. All right,
Melly, I want to hear this one.
All right, so basketball. Oh, so hard one for bat. Like we gotta say like what do you mean by GOAT?
Like your GOAT.
Your GOAT. Your personal GOAT.
That is the best player.
Like best player?
Best player.
I mean, if we're talking GOAT, like greatest player of all time, like basketball, like it's LeBron, you know.
Okay.
But we're talking about like just legacy, we're talking about Jordan. Like Jordan is just Jordan's legacy.
That's like my career legacy, bro. Like you go 6 straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But baseball, I'm gonna say Babe Ruth. I'm gonna just say Babe Ruth.
Okay. All right.
Like now I'm gonna go David Ortiz, Mama Papi.
David Ortiz. There you go.
All right. We said boxing.
No.
Soccer
Basketball
and hockey.
Soccer and hockey. All right. Soccer. I'm gonna go Messi. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. He played for Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
He's to go. See, and then what else you said?
Hockey.
Hockey. I don't really watch hockey, so I'll say Wayne Gretzky. Word.
All right, so we all agreed on that.
We had a lot of similarities, yeah. But let's move on to the next topic. This is my week's conspiracy theory. Now I need to put your thinking caps back on, right?
Here we go. All right, take it back.
So, I know the legend of Bigfoot, right?
Okay.
It might not be a legend after all.
Some have it that you look like Bigfoot.
Okay.
So let me take you to the origins of Bigfoot. Originated like the 1800s around there, right?
1800s?
Yeah.
That's when it started?
Yeah, 1800s. That's where like the folklore of a giant hairy man started, right?
Like walking around the woods and shit.
Right. Okay. And then, folklore gains traction
over time.
So like aliens. Everybody thought aliens was a folklore.
Okay.
They made money off of that. So, you know, they make money off of Bigfoot too. Bigfoot sightings. Here's a big
That's
ass
true. There's
foot in
entire
the
like
woods.
towns that are revolving around that shit.
Those are attractions, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So this is my
in
take.
the woods.
This is my take, right?
What?
There's two theories that I could go with.
Okay.
Back in the 1800s, you know, niggas was just living. They wasn't really advanced like that. Niggas was just kind of NPCing around their neighborhood.
Okay.
So it could either be this. You could have had some hillbilly niggas fucking bears or something.
Yeah.
Right? And then there was like a mutation. And this nigga
This nigga is
survived.
doing the South Park band big episode. What the fuck are you doing?
And then like these niggas just raised a big ass hairy man that wanders around in the woods. Cause you know what else is he gonna do? That's my first theory.
I'm not entertaining this one.
The
What's the
second
next
one
one? What's the next one?
is, you know, the theory of evolution, how we kind of
Okay.
from like monkeys and shit. Maybe there was a part where split off like a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? So you got the man size
You got the man side and they got
with
the
the hair,
nasty.
and then you got the
The
regular
APs.
beauty, like no fur, no nothing. So it could have been a split off right there. You know, it could have been a couple people
If they
Nah.
split off.
No, I do have a question
like a
about that.
tribe.
I do have a question about
Okay.
our evolution. Like how say we came from like monkeys,
Okay.
but there's still like monkeys around.
So that's a misconception. So they are not like we didn't evolve from them. They are an evolution from the same what's it called, like joining path in the tree. So we're not directly like evolved from the chimpanzees. It's that the chimpanzees split off at the same time that the humans split off from the same descendant species.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
like a
there was
misconception.
there was like a fork in the road right there. And the hairy niggas went on to be their own tribe. And then we evolved over here. But you know, Bigfoots, I feel like they shy. That's why they in the woods. So they hide from us.
So you believe in
So-
Bigfoot?
No, I think they're all extinct.
What the fuck? Why did you take us down this road, McNasty?
I think they're all extinct right now, but that's where the folklore came from. Or it could have just been a hairy ass nigga over
So
there
you-
to walk around the woods.
So do you believe that we just haven't found their bones yet for whatever reason because they went extinct?
I mean,
Who
what
hunted them? Who hunted them?
they could have just went extinct
They have-
to go extinct.
But haven't we found like big bones though?
We found like normal, like abnormal human bones.
There you go,
We
Bigfoot.
found that. Yeah,
I got it right.
That did.
But listen, they went extinct. That's why we find big ass footprints. Like that's just them being in the woods chilling. I think they were a peaceful tribe. You know, they just kept to themselves, and like I said, they shy.
So
So
think they ate? What did they?
berries,
Just berries? They were straight.
Hell nah.
berries and fish.
They didn't. They weren't carnivorous like humans. They
They're
were
not
omnivores.
living off of that, bro.
Yeah, bears live off of fish.
I mean, yeah, but like a
There
human.
we go.
No, bears are omnivores. They literally eat anything.
A human. A human. A human not just,
Humans are also omnivores. They will eat anything.
yeah, but like
You can survive
saying
off of berries and fish.
like a Bigfoot freaking Sasquatch looking
Three
bigger,
fishes
bigger look is just eating like berries.
and fish.
There's no way in hell you can't survive off just that in the woods.
They can.
You're in the woods, bro.
I'm saying.
They would have to. If that
How
were the
do bears
case,
survive that?
if that
How
were
do
the
bears
case,
survive
they
that?
eat
No,
anything. They're
bro,
omnivores.
bro.
They literally will eat
Like,
anything.
bro, that's a bear, though,
Yes, they will
bro.
eat deer. They will
I'm
eat.
saying,
All right, so
berries,
they were
anything.
eating deers too. Fuck it. What the fuck? Y'all trying to outdate the
they
discovery?
can't eat deer.
Why can't they eat deer?
Nigga, humans can't eat deer like that. Raw deer.
You could.
I mean, you could.
The fuck you can't.
But nigga, we're not human.
You can't.
It's not. It's
So,
big.
Older generations of humans could. We evolved to start cooking food.
He's saying it's like so Bigfoot, like Bigfoot's
Bigfoot was half bear, half man, nigga.
So when do
This
you
is
think?
literally the plot of South Park episode, the Man Bear Pig episode, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So when do you think like the Bigfoot was just eating shit?
That's what he was eating. How many times do I have to explain?
But
it to you?
when like now, like Bigfoots are still.
No,
like,
I just
existing?
said they're extinct. You're not even listening to what I'm
Bro, that's what I'm asking you.
I just said they're extinct.
Okay, but like when did they like?
So I'm saying
So
the
existed in
folklore was around 1800s. So I'm
Okay.
saying around the 1800s.
but how we still having like TV shows and shit about fucking
Because it's
Bigfoot and shit?
folklore. How we have TV shows about fucking ghosts, nigga.
Nigga,
We spamming that
nigga,
shit.
we still have
Alright, so
seen
like-
those. We have never seen a motherfucker in the fucking
Allegedly.
Nigga.
Nigga.
Johnny Appleseed is a folklore. So was that nigga really going around
Right.
planting all these fucking
Apple
apple trees?
We would have had mad apples for free, nigga.
Oh shit.
Nigga,
right.
Appleseed was really a real dude.
I'm only proud of you because you didn't link this back to aliens. So we'll leave it at that,
So
McNasty.
it's something to think about. I'll be making sense, low key.
I see that nigga with my own eyes. Johnny Appleseed.
Right.
Sure. You guys, but let's take a quick ad break here. We'll come back and we'll get to the next topic. But it's time for a quick ad break, gentlemen. McNasty, Melly, do you guys know where you can tell the audience where they can find the latest episodes?
Yeah, just click on our link tree and they take you to all the platforms where we release weekly episodes. Platforms like YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Breaker.
And if you're enjoying this episode, like, comment with your thoughts, follow with post notifications, and if you're listening on Spotify, vote on the weekly polls below.
And don't forget, we also have the Discord inside of the link tree. So if you guys want to join the conversation a little bit deeper, we got the Discord in there as well. But let's get back to the episode.
All right, so I wanted to bring up a topic.
Mhm.
So I wanted to talk to you guys if you guys seen Playboi Carti's recent Rolling Loud performance.
I saw clips of it. I didn't see the whole thing. I am not a dedicated fan to his live concerts, but I'm not for most artists. Like, I don't like listening to live concerts for artists. I like to hear like their studio recorded high quality soundtracks. That's what I'm into. So I didn't see it completely, but I'd seen clips of it.
All right.
Mhm.
So he headlined. Excuse me. He headlined Rolling Loud, and so Rolling Loud is kind of like not kind of, but I'd say is the biggest, like, what do you call that? Like the biggest
Live concert, like a live event.
yeah, live event or live festival.
At least for like rap music.
Yeah. For the for the younger crowd.
Mhm.
I say for like the older crowd is kind of like Coachella.
It depends. So you got like
I mean-
EDC concerts and shit like that. Like there's some crazy massive ones like in Europe.
Bigger than Coachella.
Way bigger, bro. Like you're
in terms of like that type of music though, like hip hop.
no. This is from like you mean because you said mentioned specifically like the younger like generations compared like
For
the older people that go like to Coachella and something like that.
for hip hop rap.
Yeah, for that specifically. Yeah. I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
Okay.
Mhm.
So for young, I think it's Rolling Loud, and for like the older crowd is Coachella.
Okay.
We could agree with that.
Right.
So he headlined Rolling Loud. He hasn't dropped an album in like 5 years, and I wanted to.
And you would know the full count of how many
in this whole year, right? He's been like teasing this whole album. He's been saying like 2024 music.
Okay.
He's been saying it for over a year now, and I know you guys are aware of like all of the features and stuff. Like, do you guys like the features he's been dropping? Like recently, like the
I've seen the features.
Future,
Like the one that he did with Madonna, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, like
and then Weekend.
with the Weekend. Yeah. So I've seen like a lot of his features. Yes.
Yeah.
I will give him this. He has longevity. He has that Kanye level longevity. I will give him that. Because he doesn't have the same thing over and over and over. Like he plays into different genres and shit like that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that amount. Okay.
Where.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to ask you guys if he is like the biggest rapper like right now. Like he hasn't dropped an album in 5 years. He
now.
He only has dropped one official release, one official song in like 4 or 5 years again. But is he like the biggest rapper?
I'm going to say no, and it's only for one reason, and that's because on most people like what's it called? Like their top streaming artist for the year, he's normally not that high. He's not in their top 5 playlist. And it's because he's not putting out that custom music. People that aren't aware of his other music, like they're not on that on an everyday basis. Like a lot of his music always leaks through like what's it called? Through like leaks and stuff like that, like on YouTube and on SoundCloud. Most people aren't on those platforms, so he wouldn't show up on the major streaming platform. So that makes sense in that aspect.
Right. But I could say like as well, like the songs that he was like performing on his like set,
Okay.
like he hasn't officially dropped. Like he only has dropped.
Oh, so this was brand new music that he was playing.
5 brand new songs and I think he played like 6 songs that he's only like released on Instagram.
He's on album mode. Yeah.
So
I agree with you.
So I'm saying like, and everyone knew the songs. Like I think like
Wait. The whole crowd started singing along to this unreleased music?
Look at this.
Nah.
Like I didn't want to say too, like he's been saying 2024 music, and like everyone in his camp has been saying like, oh no, he's not releasing it in 2025.
Okay.
And next week is the last Friday of 2024. So he might drop like last, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy. But I would say he's definitely like top 3 rappers personally. Like biggest rappers. Cause I think Kendrick hasn't beat, but I think he's probably top 2. Like I think Kendrick is top 1, but I think he's top 2.
Tommy.
But what do you guys? But I still think it's insane that he hasn't dropped like,
and it's maintained that level of hype around him.
Exactly.
Man, that's crazy.
So like
I'll give him that.
It's up there where it's like he's
So now this then asks me the question, because most artists, when their music gets leaked, they never drop those songs. Like normally 9 times out of 10, they don't drop their music. Do you guys think that all of those songs that he played is because he knows that they were leaked and they're not going to be on the album, or they will be on the new album? I feel like these were throwaway songs.
Yo, that's
these could have been throwaway songs if he's gonna drop an album.
That's what I'm. That's like the rumor too about like the about like the community. Yeah. Like they're saying that like the songs that he's like showing us, like they're not like official songs. Like they're just like throwaways. Like he said that too. Like he said that in a comment. He was like, oh, like these aren't even like official songs. Like what I really got on the album is like the real shit.
Okay.
So like the shit that he's showing us is gonna be like, I don't know, it's crazy. And like I don't know, like the producing too, like I don't know, I'm just a fan of like the artist, you know? Cause like the producing he does, like the flows and like the melodies, like the different voices.
Isn't Kanye producing his album?
Exactly, like the Kanye producing.
He's Kanye level.
And like Carti, like he doesn't always use that like the same producers. Like he always branches out to new producers, like an up and coming producers. So like you just hear like different sounds like you haven't even heard before. So like you be like, well, damn, this shit is crazy. Like different pockets, like certain like. Kind of like Future, kind of like Young Thug, you know?
That shows you what sets the difference between good artists and bad artists. If an artist is sticking with the same producer over and over and over again, always be careful because that nigga career never gonna last. It never does. I've seen this happen multiple times with all different types of artists. Like think about the artists that have one hit song and every song after that fucking sounds like that. How fast do those artists die off? It's almost instant. Almost instant every single time, bro.
Not lying.
I picked up on that.
Not lying.
Carti different in that sense. That's what makes a good artist. So this is why, like, whenever I think of like music like Kanye West and shit like that, and those type of artists, where they'll fucking make music with whoever. They don't give a fuck. Like they don't care who you are. If you're making some good sound, they'll make music with you.
Right.
That's what in that sphere gives them that extra edge in terms of getting into people's heads with their music and their content, because they're not always thinking in the same way. They're always thinking different.
That's like Kanye. That's like Carti. That's like Travis.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Tyler, the Creator.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I agree with that.
yes, like And like those artists, like their longevity, because like they've been around. Well, Tyler and Kanye's been around for like 10 years, you know?
Yeah.
So like it's crazy. And like Carti's been around for a while, but like mainstream he's just getting crazy. But yeah, they're gonna be around for a while. Opposed to like other rappers who just doing the same sound.
Right.
Lil Baby.
Damn.
No, that's great.
Why you say that?
Shots fired. Actually no, transition right here. Let's transition. So, gentlemen, that then brings us to our next topic at hand. This Lil Wayne situation receiving, from my understanding, COVID funds?
Right.
COVID funds. What are we thinking right now? This is a millionaire. And apparently during COVID, so if you don't know, apparently during COVID, they were giving out loans to musical talent and shit like that. It wasn't just Lil Wayne. This is not just him. But apparently this goes to like other artists such as like Marshmello, like that DJ guy.
Right.
Apparently he did this thing too. It's coming now out in reports stating that apparently, just like the people that were taking the PPP loans, these guys were technically doing it too, but they were using it to buy like what's it called? To buy like chains and shit and like mad like clothes, whatnot, and nothing related to actually
Like
running
private jets. Like
I don't know about private jets, but I know like they were buying like jewelry and shit like that. But they weren't using it for the business; they were using it for themselves.
Right.
Now, this is where the legal question comes into play, and I'll ask you guys what you guys think. So, him buying, let's say, a car. He bought a car. Let's say he bought a car with that money. Is that not part of his image, which is a part of his brand, which is also a part of like his overall job?
Business.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because like him, like Lil Wayne, the name is a business.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, I can see.
That's how they'll legally try to argue this. If I were gonna go to court, that's how I would try to like sell it. I'd be like, listen, bro, I don't think that you understand that he may have used this money on himself, like his taxes and shit like that, maybe showing that the money went to himself, but he, without having that image, could not generate more money to pay his employees.
Yeah.
That makes sense? That's how they can sell it in court.
That do make sense.
Like
That's how they can sell it.
Like a good, like a good lawyer is going. Yeah.
They're gonna use that angle for sure.
But now, here comes the problem. They got this one under some special regulation that was specifically put out to the music industry and shit like that, right? My question then is, when you have a person like, let's say like all of the motherfuckers out in Atlanta that were taking out all of these PPP loans, could they have not made the same fucking argument? A lot of them had like fake, at least one of them had a fake SoundCloud. Where they were like, yeah, I'm doing music on the side, shit like that, while doing PPP scams. So my other question is, does that law then not apply to that broke motherfucker, but it applies to the rich motherfucker? What the fuck, bro? Like, make that make sense. Make it make sense, bro.
I mean, I think maybe the difference might be like the rapper or the like Lil Wayne has the money to get the good ass lawyer to beat that case. Right. Whereas like the SoundCloud rapper don't got that.
He might not have that lawyer.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Now, here's the question. When can you show on paper that you as an individual are generating money from specifically being just famous? How do you show that on paper?
They could be like, they get royalties, right?
Okay.
So they like, boom, show them the royalties.
Okay.
Then they gotta show them the like the YouTube revenue.
Okay. Well, what's the threshold? Let's say how many subscribers? How many subscribers does McNasty need to have on, let's say, Instagram for him to be like, nah, this dude got some clout?
You mean followers?
Yeah, look, followers.
At least like over 10K.
Over 10K?
I think so. Yeah.
That's when you feel like,
or like over like
$1 million.
I think like $1 million is like a little crazy. Cause like
If
I
you're
feel like-
that brand, you should at least have 1 million.
So here's
cause
what
like I know like SoundCloud rappers who certain people are like fanning over. Like they be like, oh nah, he tough as hell. And he don't even got like 10,000.
No, that's true. That's true. Now, I will say that it depends on the platform. From what I've seen so far, from what I've analyzed, if you got 100,000 followers on Instagram, I'm thinking, oh, this person has to be influential. If you have 100,000 followers on TikTok, I'm like, you're just an everyday run-of-the-mill account that probably had one video that blew up.
Right.
So I feel like the quality of the platform changes what that minimum threshold should be.
Yeah, cause I think like Instagram is more personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like me personally, like I'm not following an account only if I'm like really like engaged on that account.
Gotcha.
Only if I want to see like every post, you know? Like if I just laugh at one post, I'll be like, oh, that's funny. Like I might not even like it. And then just swipe.
Right.
No.
I got you.
But then like TikTok, I got my TikTok. Like if it's funny, I'll be like, oh no, that's pretty funny. Like they might come up to like with some other shit.
Right.
So I might follow it. I might not.
You're more likely to follow on TikTok than you would on what's it called on Instagram. Because you're more invested in watching that person grow eventually over actually like holding a connection right in that moment or instance.
Nah, not really. It's probably because like I don't want like my Instagram account to go up just because it's like just because I want to like follow somebody, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like TikTok, I don't care about like my followers or like my following, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting. So as a person that has fairly, I don't want to say like massive following or anything like that, but at least a consistent followers in that like if I upload on like TikTok, I've noticed that I'm right now capping out at least 300 something views, at least bare minimum. That's what I'm hitting right now. So then the question becomes then, how do you know that on TikTok at least, because I have 300 averaging, but I have about 2,000 followers in total on TikTok. Why aren't the rest of those people watching anymore? That's the...
I mean, are you like asking...
The fear I feel like that you get on like Instagram.
Like when did you start the TikTok?
Damn, it was a long time ago. Right around the pandemic is when I really started to like upload.
Well, and that's your thing, and then you stopped uploading, right? So like,
and I stopped uploading in 2022.
So those fans that were invested back then, they're not invested no more. Like they still follow me though, and I can tell you but they're not invested no more. As I said,
but
like say for example, like I don't know if it's like kind of like the same thing, but like say for example, like someone like say for example like the music industry. Say someone like Lil Pump for example. Like when was he popping? Like 2017, and like his fans were mostly kids. So like by the time that like 2018 comes around, his fans are like 18 years old. They're not trying to listen to that. They're trying to listen to like some other shit. And like his music doesn't like resonate to like the other shit. And you know, like you get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
Like your fans, I'm not saying like your fans like particularly, but like your fans probably like grew up as to like the shit that they want to watch.
They evolved from the content that I was making,
right,
to watch something different. I see what you mean. I see what you mean on that.
Because you weren't consistent.
I wasn't as consistent. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. But here's the thing. So I will say that I had to restart uploading to like get back into that groove and whatnot. One thing that I have noticed is that on the platform, since I took that massive break, the activity is not the same level. Because one thing that I noticed on my older videos, like when I was first starting out in those older, like first original videos, there was a consistency in the amount of interaction on the platform. And I've noticed this with other posts that I go on to. Like, I'll go onto it, I'll watch it, but I have no emotion to try to actually like interact. And my interactions are getting crazy amount of like likes and stuff like that. So my account is a shadow ban. Like my comments, I have a comment right now that's sitting at least a 5,000 plus likes. So it's not like I'm shadow banned.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't know. That's how, at least how I think it.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you like you might just like fuck around with like a new account.
With a whole new one,
Yeah,
I might have to just to. But see, now
try it out.
they're about to take away TikTok though.
Oh yeah,
I feel like there's no point in investing that much time on a dying platform at this time.
that's. Let's not get too far into that. I think that could be a topic in itself.
Bring it up in the future.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do that? We can do this now, or we can wait until next episode. It's up to y'all. Next episode. All right, I'll add that to the key. Well, that would be the future topic. We'll also put it as a question down in the comments. If you're on Spotify, make sure that if you're on Spotify, we post a weekly question on the platform that you guys can answer. I only leave it open for a week, so if you miss the time frame, tough luck. It's up to you to get there on time. But definitely go down there. We're going to ask the question if you guys want us to go deeper into that subject on next week's episode. And we'll let you guys control some of the topics like that. That sound fair, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. But gentlemen, transitioning into our next subject here. The new Superman trailer. Have you guys seen this shit?
You know, I hate this guy.
But gentlemen, so apparently, I will preface this. Apparently, McNasty and Melly have seen this trailer. I have not. I'm going to watch this live in the middle of this episode, and we will get my raw reaction on this. Gentlemen, before I watch this, what are you feeling
About what?
about the trailer?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Action packed.
Action-packed trailer, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now,
might be Fantastic Four, because Fantastic Four comes out the same summer.
right around the
So that's gonna be like a good verse, you know.
do you guys think that DC is ready to take on?
James Gunn.
Do you guys think? You guys think?
Yeah, they got James Gunn.
Yeah, they got James Gunn now. Like I think I like the vision that they're heading towards.
As a person who has seen both the DC universe and the Marvel universe extensively, I don't think that this movie will surpass the expectations of a Marvel movie. It will not.
Okay. So you think Fantastic Four is going to be better than?
Yes, because those characters are more like, if Disney does the classic, like, what's it called? Tony Stark type of shit, where it's like, you can build along with the characters. Yeah, they got a hit on their hands. The Fantastic Four growing up, great. Amazing movie.
I don't
No, it's gonna.
That's
be,
like a reboot of a reboot. They had like 4 Fantastic Fours, bro.
But that's the thing. This is now the one that's gonna fit into the MCU.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be take place like in the 1960s though.
Wait, before current events?
It's gonna take place like in a different timeline. So it's gonna take place in a different timeline in 1960.
They can play around with it. They can play around with it.
different timeline in the 1960s. But it's gonna be like a futuristic 1960s, and like Galactus is gonna like destroy their world. So they're gonna end up in the 616 world, like in the MCU that we watch.
Okay.
But I don't know, like it's gonna be interesting, like where, like what timeline they come in.
That's assuming that Disney is willing to take those type of risks, though.
I think I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
a
gonna be
big
like that.
risk to take. Y'all don't think so? Because if all right, let's say that they link it to the TVA shit and their timeline, they all live in this multiverse shit.
I mean that's kind of like how that's kind of like how like the Fantastic Four are though. Like they've been like,
I understand that they have like there's multiple universes inside of their storyline. I understand that. But once they get linked to our timeline with the rest of the heroes, are they going to be back in time, or are we going to stay in the future?
that's what I'm wondering. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
Depending on how they do that, they might fuck it up. I'm just saying. I want to see the Human Torch and what's it called? Who's who?
The Thing.
The Thing going crazy with the Avengers? They might be cooking on that one. I'm just saying. If they put him in the past, they fucked it up. I'm just saying. That's my take on that.
Technically, if they put him in the past, they could still.
I don't
get like Captain America.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
You don't have to keep playing that story. There's different stories to tell, bro.
I mean, like, I don't think it's gonna be in the past, because if they go in the past, then they should be like way like 1960s is like wasn't like was Captain America?
Captain America was around that time.
No,
because Captain America was frozen in time in what?
No, he was in a World War.
He was in a World War, but wasn't he frozen in time? He fell out of the plane.
Yeah,
into the water.
He was frozen though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Until like 2012.
At least in the current timeline. But originally, I think in the comic books or something like that, he only remained frozen for like a short amount of time, and he came back in like the 80s, somewhere around like the 80s, 70s or something like that. So there's different versions of how that happened. In this timeline that we're in now, that's where he fell. He landed into our current Marvel universe.
I mean, and anyway, I don't think like Captain America. I'm just wondering, because like if they do take place around that time, then they should have been like brought up already, you know?
Right. They would have already brought him up. Yeah,
so
that's
like,
what you mean.
So like I don't know, maybe they come like 2012. I don't know, or in current events.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but let's reel it back. We're talking about Superman.
Yeah, I mean, we can start yapping about Fantastic
But
Four.
see, this is my problem.
But
DC is just not inspiring enough to even keep us entertained. We had to go back to Marvel.
I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, obviously, because like the Superman, like the Superman that like this, they're starting out though. Like they're starting out.
Reset.
This is a brand new reset already. After we already had the last Superman, so this is another reset. Is this going to go along with the new reset of the Batman?
No, the Batman.
No, you ruined it.
No, the Batman is a whole different universe, and that's called like the Matt Reeves universe.
But that's the thing. If they do this Superman in that same universe, they might be able to cook with something.
Yeah, that would be fire. But Matt Reeves, like the director of the Batman, like he wants like a more like realistic Batman.
You could have a realistic Superman.
Nigga, he's OP.
You could.
Superman is OP.
Because you have to think about it. The Batman is literally just a guy in a suit. You can be realistic with that.
No, like the DCU, like the DCU is like the Superman, like the new reboot.
Okay.
So Superman, and they're right now they're looking for like an older Batman. They're looking for like a 30-year-old Batman. So they could do like the Bat family. So like the first movie, like they could already have like Robin, like and already be like already everybody in there.
I'm not on board with that. Because I like to watch, whenever I start a Batman universe, I gotta see how your interpretation of how his family died and shit like that and how he grew up is different or the same to his original timeline.
No one wants to watch that though. We already watched that like 3-4 times.
Everybody knows that, but sometimes there's some directors that take like some creative freedom on that kind of shit.
No,
like,
think about how
his
freaking his pearl necklace freaking
think about
break again. Like he wants to watch that again.
No, think about how the Batman Begins series, right? Think about how that Batman grew into being what's it called? The Cape Crusader, right? He first had to be go and get thrown into that pit. Was raised by Ra's al Ghul and all that bullshit, right?
Right.
They could play with something completely different in this one. They could be like,
no, bro, just keep it the same. Like
you can play with it.
No, bro, just keep it
that's
like
just backstory. Like everybody knows that.
Exactly. Just like they did with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like they didn't show Uncle Ben. They didn't show how he got bit by the spider. It was just like, yo, this is like he's already Spider-Man. He's already 16 years old. He already swinging around being Spider-Man. Just do that with Batman. You feel me? Like just give us like a little like hints to it. You know what I'm saying? Like have Alfred be like, yo. Or he could already have like a son. He already have like Damian Wayne's son. Mm-hmm. So that already means like he was
and the Matt Reeves Batman. That's how they started. They didn't do the whole backstory.
Yeah, they didn't even do the backstory either.
Batman.
Yeah,
that's true.
And that shit was fire.
Right.
You don't have to.
And like as you said, like they could have like their own spin. Like I think in this Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like the spin is that like Alfred trained him. Like he didn't have like Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I think is like the DCU is gonna be more comic related.
Right. And I feel like with all the cameos in the Superman video,
Whereas like he's fighting like Arkham.
Wait, and you
Knight
telling me
shit.
the fucking
He's gonna be more deep. Like he's gonna be more like comic related. Whereas like he might have like a he might have like a blue suit.
Can I say something
like
controversial?
in the TV series, he really has like a
blue.
Can I
have that?
Can I say
It'll be
something
tough.
controversial? Y'all seen the?
I'm excited for the new
Aquaman
Batman.
movie?
I'm excited.
Have y'all seen the Aquaman movie? Have y'all seen that?
Nah.
If they do it like that, they're gonna ruin it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Put your expectations down.
What was
They
that?
will ruin it. The Aquaman. You haven't seen the Aquaman, but
No,
with the big
Jason Momoa. Yeah.
that nigga. Yeah.
I know, but what you mean?
Like the way that they did the story was good. It kept you entertained enough that I could play it in the background and I would like I'd get bored and then look away and then come back and be like, oh, this is kind of cool.
You see, but that's not a good movie though.
But but that's the problem. It was entertaining enough, but it wasn't because the fight scenes or anything like that was boring. The story was at least enough to keep me like there, but the interactions between everybody wasn't enough to keep me like entertained throughout the entire.
The acting was good.
I don't even want to say that because there was some like compelling like villains and shit like that where you like, I hate this nigga. Like, there was some compelling acting. There was some serious compelling acting where I was like, nah, they could cook, but they're not cooking enough to make me go like, damn, this is a good movie.
Nah, look, man. I'm excited for the new DCU because James Gunn is cooking. So James Gunn is like what's the dude name? What's the dude name from Marvel? MCU?
Which one?
He's like the head. He's like the head of Marvel.
Feige?
Kevin Feige.
Feige.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige. He's like, so James Gunn is like Kevin Feige. So the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like Kevin Feige now. You know what I'm saying? So now he's the head. He's the head of everything. So he's doing everything now.
Gotcha.
So I'm definitely like,
I'll tap in for this. I gotta actually like go to the movie.
I think I'm not gonna lie, like this might be a little crazy.
Okay.
I think the future going on, I think it might be DCU, man.
DCU, you think they're gonna overtake Marvel? You think?
I think so, man.
I feel like Marvel was somewhat lost in this transition between Endgame and to where we are now. I feel like they tried to do too many things and they were trying to rebalance themselves way too much. I feel like they've already learned from that and they're going to start to slowly improve again. I personally think that. If best case scenario is that both universes end up being good, and I just have a field day every time I go to the fucking movies.
Right.
That is a best case scenario right now.
Yo, yeah, but like, actually, I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna stand on that. But I gotta watch the new Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Gotta watch that.
Agreed.
You know, if that's good, then it might have me hooked. You know,
They might be onto something.
That's what
they
the
could
Red Hulk.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna watch that, and then Fantastic Four. I'm very hyped for Fantastic Four. I think Fantastic Four is gonna be good.
All
All right.
Yeah. So
we're all watching the superhero movies coming out.
it don't matter like if it's good or bad. We still gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna get our money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, gentlemen, but let's go watch the video real quick. McNasty, pull up the trailer.
Bro.
All right, gentlemen, take a seat. Take a seat.
You see Hot Girl? Did you see Guy Sargent?
They're gonna fuck it up, and here's why.
Wow, dude.
They're gonna fuck it up, bro.
Even
I'm being serious.
Tú no sabes de película.
I am telling you right now, they're doing the overly cartoony shit. Y'all ever seen those type of movies where you have like no. Like, have you ever seen like those live action movies where you have like a bunch of like what's it called, like CGI that gets added after the fact? You have Pirates of the Caribbean is good CGI. That shit you couldn't tell the difference between the bad shit and the good shit. It was just that good.
And what bad CGI is in that trailer?
The way that the people are moving, they look cartoony. It doesn't look like it's actual physics. When you're talking about Superman, I want to see how it would be in reality. I'll give you an
slow
example.
motion. Like, what are you talking about?
I'll give you an
the
example.
trailer is in slow motion.
I'll give you an example of a show that does it perfect. The Boys. The Boys doesn't do that type of realistic superhero action way better than almost anything.
So you comparing an actual like TV show that's like out, like episode that's out to a trailer?
Absolutely. Because I've already seen what it could be. I want to see more of that.
Let him think that. Just let him think.
I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. Remember, this is the DC universe. They don't have to be all fucking up to what's it called? Like uppity up on not killing.
How about this? How about you just actually watch it and then give your take after you actually watch it?
Personally, this is why I don't like watching trailers for like new movies that are coming out. I go into those shits blind. I don't want to see a single trailer because now that I've seen what it is, I'm already questioning it. So I avoid trying to watch trailers. I watched it for the pop.
You be questioning everything though, like
that is
don't
a fact.
you be questioning?
That is a fact.
You be questioning the air you breathe.
Nah, I was watching a YouTube video today. Yo, so tell me how it was like he was giving a breakdown of all of the worst nuclear reactions, like explosions and shit like that. And I was watching it. The first one I knew. The first two I also knew. Like the number 10 was the worst. The first two were, or no, the least worst was number 10. And he counted down all the way to 2 and 1. The 2 and 1 were Fukushima and Chernobyl. I already knew about those. But all of the ones between 3 all the way back to about like 5-ish, I never even heard about. Apparently, this is a thing that has happened so many times in history, but multiple governments have tried to keep it on the hush-hush, and thousands of people fucking died. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what? This is a normal occurrence? At least in the past. Current day, that doesn't happen as often because they actually have learned from their mistakes. So, disclaimer. Everybody gonna question why the fuck we have all that shit on the table.
Just end it, bro.
All right, you guys. But if you like the podcast, remember to go onto our link tree at linktr.ee/hi notes with an S podcast. Gentlemen, do you guys want to also fill them in on what our strategy is right now? To what platform do you guys want them to go the most and actually follow and subscribe to us?
Spotify.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So go on to the Spotify. Right now, the goal is to have at least 100 regular monthly downloads of the podcast. Because once we get to there, hey, man, we might be actually able to do this on a regular basis every single day. You guys are entertained by this content. That's the goal right now. We just need 100. We just gotta get 100. We'll give an update every episode as we start building. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, if we really get this to like getting like daily, like we could just like the topics we could get is just more. Like we could talk about like sport topics. You know, we could just it'd be different topics like news. Right? It'd be better.
Exactly. But yeah, of course, go to the Spotify, search us up. It's High Notes Podcast. You can find us on there. Our social media also has all of the rest of our links. If you want to follow us individually, you can also do that as well. And then, gentlemen, for next week, this is our Christmas episode. So we are off from when to when. Let's give them an expected date. When do you guys want to come back and pick this up again?
February.
What date?
February.
Let's do February after Valentine's Day. Let's come back after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What is that for the 14th?
14th. But that 14th falls on Saturday. We normally record over the weekends.
And then, so after that, the 14th, that week, we upload that Wednesday?
That Wednesday?
Yeah.
That following one?
Yeah.
Nah. Let's make them wait. Let's make them wait a little bit. We gotta make sure that when we come back, we're refreshed. Like
who are we making wait?
No, listen.
Who are we making wait?
But listen.
Ronald and George?
We got followers. No. We got people listening right now. I'll tell you guys the number later. No. I'm being that serious. I'll tell you guys the numbers later.
All right.
But what's it called? We'll come back that week right after.
We'll take a break.
But see, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.